worth a shout, but an inside edge. There's two noises. Pretty sure that's why it's stifled out there. A lot's happening at the moment. Oh, it's been flicked into Joe Burns. It's gone on the full too, I think. It's one of those that could have just secured itself in a crevice somewhere, Ian.
Yeah, lodged in your armpit. Save 4. Got him in the bicep.
Here we go, similar field, 3 slips, gully, bat pad in play. Bang on target.
And well played. That is Williamson to a tee. Might have just jumped a wee bit, bounced a wee bit, but look at that technique. Absolutely perfect technique, in behind, everything high. You love that slats, you love that elbow, that left elbow getting high, and he's able to play it straight back down under his nose. He's not a tall man, but look, he's on his toes and negating that. It's pretty near perfect.
What about that? What about that? An attacking stroke essentially is an extension of a defensive stroke. So we saw the one before. This time he just throws those hands from a good position through the line of the ball.
Yeah, Tom Latham gets a similar ball to this. He's probably letting it go at the moment. But Williamson sees it, picks it up early. He's backing across, again up on his toes. Very compact back foot drive.
And that one shot alone tells him that, well, batting is brilliant out here. We've got nothing to worry about, even though it's going to be tricky at times. It's good batting. The ball's there, I can hit through the line. And he does it again, this time off the front foot.
Well, it's 3 balls gone, I don't want to tempt fate, but this is a batting clinic, this over, and this is Mitch Johnson bowling. Perfect backward defence, the perfect back foot drive, the perfect cover drive.
And he's taking it on, whether there's 5 minutes till tea or not. If it's there and it's in his zone, he'll go. You see the slips applauding what Johnson produced there.
Oh, it's hit him in the head. Right into the head of Joe Burns. This is a tough boy, but that's shaking him up.
He wouldn't have been expecting that either. It was a strange looking shot. It wasn't like a full-blooded hook. He just rode it and then flicked it. Kane Williamson, it was a lovely shot, really. Come up with it and then just flicked it. Oh, it's hit the peak of the helmet. Unfortunately now these peaks of the helmet are more reinforced than they used to be. And that's the good news out of all that.
Well, it would have pushed it back onto his forehead as well. So I think he's got lucky. There's no cut there.
Nice shot off the pads. Khawaja's got a task in. Oh, that's a hamstring. He has pulled a hamstring, Usman Khawaja. He's in all sorts. What a magnificent shot that is. The straight drive, a very tough shot to play against a fast bowler, and that was just majestic.
It's another class shot.
Beautiful shot. The timing continues for Kane Williamson.
That's the New Zealand 50. Loss of 1 wicket, so going nicely. And trouble for Australia. He's into batting mode. He's got through that new ball.
Mitchell Marsh, short, dispatched.
Well, plan to Latham was obvious, a bit of chin music, as Brett Lee likes to call it, but if you're going to bowl that kind of length for Kane Williamson, you've got to be slightly quicker and slightly more accurate in your height.
Oh, another glorious cover drive from Williamson. He's a class player.
.49, and then belts one for 4, and that's his 50. You won't see too much emotion here. It's a case of he needs to keep going.
And that's every bit as good. It's a 50 partnership by this pair. It's the final ball of the day's play here at the Wacker. And a good one from Stark.
Thank you, Mark. Nicholas, and out to the middle come the two New Zealand batsmen as well. Kane Williamson, who's played beautifully in both Test matches so far. He's on 70, right of screen there, and Ross Taylor on 26. These two have added 53 valuable runs. And as Mark just alluded to a moment ago, they need to kick on here. This needs to be New Zealand's day again today if they are to keep probably the series alive. If Australia can strike well and hypothetically bowl New Zealand out by, say, T, they'll be in a commanding position. Now down the ground, back-to-back boundaries. On the move, Kane Williamson.
Both those shots just so easy, and that's one of the reasons why he's such a good player. He doesn't try and hit the ball too hard. His placement is good and excellent timing.
He's just so ready. Seeing it very clearly out of the hand, I'm sure. Hazelwood can't get his length down. He's got to bash the pitch.
On edge, and short of the man at slip. That would not have made Kane Williamson very happy if that had gone to first slip.
Oh, he's played that really well and deserved a boundary. It's been a while. That's 8 from the over. A brilliant shot to finish. 2 for 177.
Oh, blasted in the air for a fair bit of time, but that is smoked through extra cover.
He did well to even motion towards it, Nathan Lyon. It was hit that hard. Went straight past him, catchable height. But look out.
Through. Two fieldsmen about a metre apart.
Well, the plan obviously to Williamson is to bowl wide, but he's equal to the task. New Zealand 2 for 204.
That'll do it. Magnificent stroke from Kane Williamson. This is a proper player, and he has put on a batting masterclass.
He really is a champion player, Kane Williamson. Applauded by some of the Australian players as well. They know how well he's played. He doesn't get too excited though when he scores 100. Keeps his emotions in check. Absolute brilliant innings once again.
Back into watching that ball right onto the middle of the bat.
They might target him in that area, but it's feeding him some runs. That's away through the offside in that cover area, and that young man ain't picking it up.
Mitch Johnson providing that angle. Decent pace, but just moves into it like a Rolls Royce. There's no fielder in that whole quadrant of the field. So Nathan Lyons had to stay away from that type of delivery. He's bowled one and Williamson helps himself. Oh, they've taken a man from there, put him over the offside. So Williamson swings Johnson to the leg.
Well, if the idea was to get New Zealand playing some shots after lunch, it's worked well. They're, played some shots and playing them very well. This one's too short. This easy paced whacker pitch just sits up and says, hit me.
came together with a score 2 for 87. It's now 2 for 289.
Wait on.
Wealthy. Risky run in the end. He's got there comfortably, I think. Ross Taylor was just one of those little misfields.
Kane Williamson just waits for that first ball and dobs it on the head for 4.
You might start telling him to get moving. We've got to change something out there at the moment.
Scores a lot of his runs down that area. Seems to do it very securely.
That's nicely placed. This is where Williamson's so good. He leans into the stroke, just transfers his weight, and it seems to happen time after time. Lovely that. When you're in and seeing it big and you get a juicy full toss.
Yeah, you don't mind taking on a few of these, do you, before the second new ball?
That's in the air and into the safe hands of Mitch Johnson. So the new ball's worked.
And Kane Williamson, the valuable wicket of Kane Williamson, was like a slower bouncer that never seemed to arrive, and Williamson completely and utterly got it wrong for the first time in this whole innings. Tried to hit it perhaps a little straight, maybe got to him a little sooner. But Hazelwood has made the breakthrough. The crowd will stand for Kane Williamson. Another gem of an innings. It ends at 166, 3 for 352.